I am seeing justice for some who have been honoring their own values. I'm seeing there are situations that had put you into conflict with your values, and you chose to honor what felt right to you. You chose to honor your values. You stood on solid ground and said, "This is who I am. This is what is right to me. This is what is valuable and meaningful to me, and I'm not willing to stand for anything that disrespects me or what I know to be right." I'm hearing that there was some walking away from someone that you're very close to, possibly. I'm hearing grandparents um, or parents, some kind of authority figure in your family that you simply weren't willing to listen to their toxic um, commentary anymore, and you stood your ground to that. There is a reflex that happens when the universe feels that energy of you being consistent and honoring what is right against all these challenges and all these difficulties with all these tests that come to you. When you say, "I'm not going to tolerate this. This is not okay," the universe balances the scales. So if any injustice had been done wrong to you in the past because you stood up for what is right, those wrongs become righted. So I'm getting this sense of the scales balancing in your favor because you did a hard thing. You did something that was necessary but difficult. The universe is going to respond in favor. Now, this may come, I'm hearing that this may come in the form of an apology or an extension of opening up communication. But for others, this is going to appear monetarily, financially, opportunities, because that is what you are looking for and what you need right now. And so the universe is going to respond in kind with what it is that was taken from you, or what had been wronged in the past, or something that will alleviate some difficulties that you're experiencing now. So justice prevails in this situation because you stood on the right side. The universe now stands with you and will put all of these things back into alignment and in your favor. So excellent work. I'm feeling this conflict with what you know you need to do versus what you feel that you cannot control. This has to do with a struggle to make decisions and to make choices. I'm hearing prioritizing the self. It's a difficulty that you're finding prioritizing your own needs, and it has to do with your health or wellness. Now, for some folks, I'm hearing for some that this relates to your desire to get help with mental health, and someone in your family telling you that it is uh, not helpful, it's not beneficial, they don't approve, mocking. There's a lot of negative, jeering, pointing fingers, and things of that nature. You don't have to tell them what you're doing for yourself. I'm hearing that you can keep this for yourself. They don't need to know every ounce of your business. Do what feels right for you. Now, in the other part of this collective, I am feeling that this has to do with changing your lifestyle. I'm hearing quitting smoking for some. It's time. I'm hearing that you need to cut alcohol or other ingestants out of your daily or frequent use because you just feel like it's time. Your social circle isn't going to necessarily understand. I assure you, the people that do will be along for the ride. The people that don't, you have outgrown. New people will find their way into your circle. You will not be alone. You will not find yourself lacking in social life, or lagging behind. What you will find is an increase in clarity, an increase in confidence. You will feel better about yourself. You will find a new focus. You will put the priority back on yourself. You will get into the gym. You will change your diet, You may be considering eliminating certain things from your diet, whether it's processed sugars and foods. Hearing for some very strongly indicating that you want to go vegetarian, or perhaps just eliminating like pork and red meat. Make sure that you're thinking and investigating and looking up the information that you need about this. I am personally an ovo vegan. I don't necessarily get all the nutrients that my body needs, so I take supplements. But I was able to discuss that with a dietitian. So if you're struggling with these decisions, go and ask for guidance from professionals. Make the decisions that are best for yourself. Get help where you need help. You don't have to sit here and ponder these questions. It's time for you to take action, as Spirit is providing the validation for you to do so. I'm hearing that you are coming out of a lifestyle that many would probably call chaotic. There is a lot of energy from, I'm hearing just particular individuals. It's not everybody, but those particular individuals seem to have like a grasp on the rest of your circle, the rest of your family. And that grasp that they hold on this family makes the entire dynamic chaotic. You need something different in your life. And you're starting to realize that the only way for you to accomplish that is to live a different type of lifestyle. And there will be some times that you will feel a little bit, I'm hearing that they will leave you out of some engagements. If you were the person that always wanted to go with the family or wanted to go with these people, but at the end of that excursion, you were left feeling exhausted and needing to recover, imagine instead spending your time and energy on people and situations and environments and activities that leave you feeling refreshed and energized. Because that's what this is about. You're not actually missing out on anything. When you feel like it's an exhausting engagement with individuals or with certain um, adventures with certain people, there is an imbalance of energy there. They're taking more than they are giving to the situation. This is about you finding a more peaceful way of life, a way of life that is different than those who are around you. You may have chosen, I'm hearing you're choosing a spiritual path. Like you're choosing a spiritual path, and there's many in your family that will not understand or respect it. That has to be your choice. That has to be the life that you choose for yourself, a better way for yourself. I'm hearing that there is something to do with breaking away from tradition. There's some tradition that, frankly, who knows why it became a tradition, but it was painful and difficult for you to deal with. You're choosing the way of peace for yourself. You're choosing to prioritize your own well-being, your own mindset, your own healthy living. And Spirit wants to provide you with a clarity and validation that this is the way. It's difficult, but you have chosen something that will give you greater satisfaction over time and will be well worth all the challenges you have faced.